Welcome back to Barbecue Beer and Beyond. Today we're going to be showing you how we make chicken fried rice. Now this is a pretty easy recipe and it really only consists of a few ingredients. We're going to be starting with canola oil, some salt and pepper, some good soy sauce, we prefer the Kikkoman brand, some sesame seed oil, and some sesame seeds. And an onion powder container is optional. Next we have carrots and onions, and a little bit of green onion. And that is pretty much it for the veggies. We're going to go ahead and chop up our chicken. Once you have that good, set that aside and we're going to the grill. We're going to put down a little bit of the canola oil and we're going to distribute it evenly. And once we got that good, we're going to go ahead and put down our carrots and onions. So we're going to go ahead and take our spatula. We want to distribute those veggies like so. Essentially you just want them to all cook evenly. And the yin and yang formation, well, that's optional as well. Alright, now we're going to be moving on down the griddle. Do another generous spritz of the canola oil. We're going to use our spatula to move those wandering veggies back to their home. Distribute that oil evenly. Now it's time to put the chicken on. And now we're going to use our salt and pepper mixture. Gonna put that on top because there is nothing worse than unseasoned meat. Alright, so the chicken's been sitting there in that same position for a bit. We're going to flip it over and as you can see, we got some nice color forming on the bottom. Going to go ahead and distribute that evenly on the grill. We want it to all cook. Okay. Nope, we're moving it over. Looks like he's making way for the next ingredient. We haven't really played with the veggies too much, so go ahead and make a little mountain out of those. Cue the egg crack. It was approximately at this point during the voiceover that I realized, upon revisiting the beginning of this video, I did not include eggs in the ingredients. My bad, we're going to be using about 5 today. To our poultry picasso, we are going to be adding some salt and pepper to season. Now we're going to go ahead and fold the sides in, kind of break up the yolks a little bit, as well as distribute the seasoning that we put on top in there evenly. Now once we've done that, we're going to go ahead and move our chicken around. Starting to develop some real nice color on there. cleared a space in the middle. We're going to hit it with some canola oil. And then we're going to dump out our big ass pot of day-old rice. There's a couple different reasons that we use day-old rice. The first being, it allows it to rest overnight in there, developing some different flavors from fresh cooked rice. And on top of that, cooking all this rice and trying to cook everything else, can be kind of a hassle, so it's nice to have it all good to go. Now that egg is pretty much cooked through, we're going to add it to the rice. You've made a hole in the middle of your rice, go ahead and put a little bit of water down in there. And then we're going to add just about a full stick of butter, because everything is better with butter. We're going to start adding the sesame seeds to the rice, only to realize about halfway through that the container we're using was for powder and not seeds. So we're going to pop the top off that bad boy and add the rest. Now we're going to add a healthy spritz of the sesame seed oil to the rice. Go ahead and mix her up. And it's about this time we add the carrots and onions to the mix. Now we add the chicken. As you can see, he's kind of spreading it out just to make sure that everything cooks evenly, which definitely seems to be the continuing theme throughout this, but you don't want burnt pieces and underdone pieces all in the same bite. As you can see, we activated the self-clean option on our griddle. It's pretty nifty. Added a little bit more canola oil to that side, and we're going to move the rice over to continue cooking. Now we're going to enter phase 1 of saucing the rice with soy. And as we do this, it may seem like we're adding a lot of soy, but really it takes a lot more than what you think. But even now you can see that signature brown fried rice color coming through. The rice is getting really close to being done cooking, so we're going to add our green onion to the mix. Now the reason we didn't add it in earlier is you don't really want it to cook down too much. You want to get a nice bite where the green onion is still pretty crunchy and flavorful. Now as you can see, we've got that perfect brown color for the fried rice. The chicken has had time to cook all the way through, and the veggies are also good to go. So we're going to go ahead and put it in the bowl. There you have it, folks. A very quick and easy way to make chicken fried rice.